The Applied Exobiology Auditorium at Helio Station was designed to intimidate. Tiered steel seating, reinforced transparent steel walls, emergency bulkheads that could seal in under half a second. Cadets whispered that if something went wrong during Professor Carrick's demonstrations, survival depended on how close you were to an exit. Carrick's thrived on that reputation. His lectures were never theoretical. Students had already endured live plasma-feeding fungi, controlled vacuum exposure, and once, a semi-sapient swarm that responded poorly to eye contact. Still, nothing prepared them for the moment. The professor keyed open the containment doors at the front of the hall. 3 small shapes padded out onto the floor. Remain still. Carrick said calmly. Movement triggers their predatory reflexes. A ripple of panic spread through the room as recognition set in. Voidstalker cubs. Native to Nox Prime. Apex hunters. Even juveniles could pierce. Armor plating once their muscles engaged, their kind wiped out an entire survey team during first contact. This, Carrick's continued, is your final assessment. Voidstalkers are instinctive, judges of threat and intent. Those who stay calm will pass. No one laughed. Lena Park sat halfway up the auditorium, hands folded on the desk, spine straight, her pulse hammered. But she focused on slowing her breath. Around her cadets froze, the air thick with fear pheromones and recycled oxygen. The cubs moved like liquid shadows. 6 limbs each, matte gray hides absorbing the light. Their multifaceted eyes glimmered faintly as they sampled the air, tasting emotion as much as scent. A cadet in the front row flinched. One cub's head snapped toward him, tendrils flaring. A low, vibrating sound rolled from its chest. The cadet locked up, eyes wide. Lena noticed something strange as the cubs advanced between the rows. They were not hunting. They were searching. Their paths overlapped, methodical, almost cautious. When the largest cub reached her row, it stopped. Its gaze settled on Lena. She did not move. The cub stepped closer, sniffing her boots, then her hands. The auditorium felt impossibly quiet. Then it climbed into her lap. Collective gasp surged through the hall. Professor Carrick stiffened before anyone could react. The second cub bounded up, settling awkwardly against Lena's shoulder. The third squeezed in from the other side, emitting a soft rumbling trill. Within seconds, Lena was holding 3 purring Voidstalker cubs. That is not possible, Carrick muttered. Voidstalkers were solitary by nature. They rejected even their own broodmates at this stage. Lena slowly raised one hand. A cub batted at her fingers. Eyes half-lidded. They are scared, she said softly. Scared, Carrick echoed. They are lethal organisms. They are babies, Lena replied. Big difference. One cub discovered the zipper on her jacket and began, gnawing on it enthusiastically. I volunteer at the station nursery, Lena added. Mostly orphan non-humans. I probably smell like nutrient paste and thermal blankets. The largest cub curled tighter, its head resting against her chest. And she finished, I am not afraid of them. The cub settled. One yawned, revealing a mouthful of translucent fangs, then promptly fell asleep. The others followed. Limbs slack, breathing slow and even. Professor Carrick stared at the scene. His lesson in dominance and danger thoroughly dismantled. Class dismissed. He said quietly, Park, stay, as the cadets filed out. Throwing stunned glances over their shoulders, Carrick watched the cubs twitch in their sleep. You are enrolled in orbital engineering, he said at last. Lena replied. Carrick inclined his head. Anyone trusted by Voidstalkers? This belongs in Xeno integration. The frontier is not conquered by force. It is crossed by understanding. Lena looked down at the sleeping predators, their claws resting gently against her sleeves. Even the dangerous ones, she said. Especially them. Carrick agreed. She stayed perfectly still long after the room emptied, unwilling to wake the creatures who had decided, against all instinct, that she was safe. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to Neon Cub Tales. Like the video to support more stories like this, and comment below with your favorite moment. Your support helps this channel grow. Thank you for listening.